Okay, using Telechart 2000 to look for squeezes. In its simplest form, from what I understand, we're looking at the Bollinger Bands that are inside of the blue Keltner channels. I'm going to actually try and change the color on the Keltner channels just to make this a little bit stand out a little bit. So I'm going to make it a little bit lighter of a blue. Okay. And what you can see is that overstock right here, the white Bollinger Bands are inside the blue Keltner channels. And you see the squeeze setting up. It turns red, the dots are red, the volatility has all but died out. And then we're setting the stage for perhaps a larger move that will persist. So I've got a couple of formulas. I do look at, first of all, very healthy stocks that are stacked positive. So definition of stacked positive is that the 8 exponential moving average is above the 21, and the 21 is above the 34, and the 34 is above the 55, and the 55 is above the 89. And we'll look at um, stocks that are stacked positive that are experiencing a squeeze. And we have a couple of formulas for squeezes. One of them is a portion of the TTM formula that I had in my other video, and I'll put that in the description. And the other one is basically just doing Bollinger Bands inside the Keltner channel, and I'll include the formula for that. I'm not going to say that it's been going on for X many bars in a row, but you can. I just said I just want to see it for one bar in a row in this instance. And I'm setting these to daily time frames. I do look at squeezes sometimes on an hourly, 30-minute, 10-minute, 5-minute. But in this instance, we can just look at stocks that are very healthy, stacked positive, and they're also showing a squeeze. So we can look at Kellogg's right now. That's for certain. Um, and you can see on the far right hand column, this seems to work. If we don't worry about stocks that are stacked positive, we're just looking at the Bollinger. We're looking at Schmuckers right now. Williams Sonoma, Beyond Meat. You can see here Williams Sonoma. Bollinger's inside the Keltner. We've got a little squeeze. Perhaps it's triggering just slightly to the downside. Overstock. Bollinger's inside the Keltner channel. A little bit of a squeeze going. Cassava. Sometimes Telechart's a little quirky, so you have to use, I can see it's showing a squeeze, but it's late in the time frame. It's been going on for a number of days. So sometimes the Bollinger inside the Keltner will pull away. So you're going to have to take two. Been squeezing for a while, but it's still Bollinger inside the Keltner. So you can see it's really, really perhaps setting up for a move that may come. Bumble, right on the edge there of the Keltner and Bollinger Bands. It is squeezing on the stock. GameStop. So decidedly Bollinger's inside Keltner channel. And there is a squeeze setting up. Rivian. So this Bollinger inside the Keltner shows that it's been in a squeeze for quite a while there. So hopefully this helps you a little bit. If you have any other further questions, I'll throw the formulas for the TTM and also Bollinger. I use both of them to see if one's working better than the other, but they seem to be neck and neck. So they both should help you. Talk soon. While I'm at it, um, I also have made a website that I'll show it to you. I just made it for myself, and basically it's called "Why is the Market Up Trending?" And I like to see what is being discussed on Twitter, so I can see Nike and Neo and Lee and Occidental. These are sometimes Google. I do it on Google Sheets. Sometimes it gets a little funky, but I can see that all the Wall Street bet stocks are not having a good day. I can see the price of Bitcoin. I can see the performance of all the indexes year to date. I can see what's moving the market averages as far as the Dow Jones. Really, it's just United Healthcare having a good day. Home Depot's not doing very well. And what's adding up to this negative 114 move? Why is the market up or down? How much each stock is contributing? I also like to see what's going on in the S&P. Google's not doing well, Microsoft, Apple, but United Healthcare is doing well. And then, of course, in the NASDAQ, you can see Google, Tesla, not doing very well today. Um, so maybe that can help you. I also look at some of the financial writers. It's kind of a newspaper that I've created using Twitter, using financial news. So this is updated every minute or so. So instead of going to Twitter, I can see it all on one sheet, and some of these articles are 4 minutes ago, 1 minute ago, 36 seconds ago. So it's all 45 seconds ago. So it's kind of a real-time newspaper. So perhaps that can help at the same time. Thank you.